On behalf of Karaikudi Kamban Kazhagam, Kamban Adisudi Pazhapalaniyappan is happily welcoming you all to the series of Kamba Ramayanam in English. We have completed successfully Kamba Ramayanam in Tamil for the past about 150 days and then followed it by Hindi for about 3 days. Now we are beginning our series in English about Kamba Ramayanam. 6 scholars are going to talk to you about each canto, the 6th canto, and you will be hearing it from the next day, from tomorrow. I would like to say a few words before opening it. God is always kind to us, that is particularly the Karaikudi Kamban Kazhagam. I must mention about 2 people here. We have crossed the Muttu Vizha, that is the Pearl 81வது ஆண்டு. But when we were about to celebrate the golden jubilee of Kamban Kazhagam in 1989, because Sa Ganesan started it 1939. So in 1989, we were wondering how we should do the golden jubilee celebrations. We planned to celebrate for about 7 days, 1 week, and we did it. Along with that, on a Saturday and Sunday, intervening Saturday and Sunday, we planned that we will have a national conference on Ramayana. Not on Kamba Ramayana, a national conference on the theme Ramayana. This was given to me by a Tamilian working in Delhi as the Joint Commissioner of Planning. It is none other than Dr. Manna Srinivasan. If you say the word Manna, the whole Delhi knows him. He is such a very palatable, presentable man hailing from Tanjavur district, but he was the reason for celebrating the golden jubilee of Kamban Kazhagam in a grand manner and introduced me to Professor Indranath Chowdhury and Dr. Bhattacharya, who were at the helm of the affairs of Sahitya Academy. And they joined with the Karaikudi Kamban Kazhagam, and we brought out a souvenir like this, and we coined that as Ram 89. Because it was celebrated in 89, we called it Ram 89 because there were about some 200 papers presented on these 2 days from all over India, from north to south, from west to east, all scholars. If you see the names, though we coined it as Ram, it is all about others who are all from all the walks, nooks and corners of India, all professors and scholars and who have did the doctorates. So it was a commemorative volume. It's so pity that I have only one copy of this Ram 89 now. And we had a very good quotation because of Manna Srinivasan and Professor Indranath Chowdhury from Rigveda. Let there be unity in your parleys, meetings, thoughts and deliberations. May there be mutual goodwill and no ill will. This is the best quotation everybody appreciated as the motto of the Ram 89. We are really thankful to God for having given us an opportunity to celebrate the Golden Jubilee with the Sahitya Academy. We were the first, that is the Karaikudi Kamban Kazhagam was the first association or academy to bring Sahitya Academy to the south, and that too to a remote village in South Tamil Nadu, Karaikudi, not to Madras, to Karaikudi. They all came from north, from Sahitya Academy and other nooks and corners from West Bengal and from Bombay and Pune to Karaikudi, and they were here for 2 days and presented the papers. Really, it was a very, very, very jovial function. Dr. Justice M.M. Ismail, that is the wonder. When I asked Indranath Chowdhury who should inaugurate it, he said, a Muslim should inaugurate it. This he gave me in 1989, just before, how many years? 31 years. He said, then I said, Dr. M.M. Ismail was the president of Kamban Kazhagam Chennai and I was the secretary then there. So I said, I will invite him. Then he said, we will have one more lady. Whom should we? Then I said, the Vice Chancellor of Karaikudi Azhagappa University then was Dr. Radha Tyagarajan, a great scholar in Saivism. She got a doctorate. She was a disciple of the great Saivist philosopher Dr. Avvai Dorasamy Pillai, and she was the Vice Chancellor then. So we requested Dr. Radha Tyagarajan to release this volume and preside, and Dr. M. Justice Ismail to inaugurate the series. Professor Indranath Chowdhury and Bhattacharya came all the way for this, and it was a grand function. So why I am mentioning this, Karaikudi Kamban Kazhagam always was a pioneer in thinking. But after that, people were telling us, those who participated, that we must do something in other than Tamil about Kambaramayana and to propagate it. But then I was an employee of a private company, so I had to obey and I had to travel. My position was such that I have to travel from Assam to Kanyakumari, from Pune to Calcutta. So I had no other time. Then when we reached the Muttu Vizha, then we thought we must do. By then, I had a very good battalion like Dr. Payaniyappan, who is presenting all this, Dr. Setupati, who is in Pondicherry. They all joined with me and they said, we will again have not a national conference this time, it will be an international conference. So we had in 2013 and 14 two international conferences on the beginning of the Platinum Jubilee and at the end of the Platinum Jubilee. 2 years, we had 2 days, the international conference. And there were first year when we had it, we were having 252 representatives and papers. So we were not able to accommodate them in Karaikudi, all in Karaikudi, not elsewhere in a great cosmopolitan city, in the village of Karaikudi. It was very difficult for us to find a place for them to stay. And then, so in the second year, we restricted the papers to 150 and 150 scholars participated. Then the third, these youngsters, my brothers, planned that it was none other than Payaniyappan and Setupati again. They said that we should have it elsewhere, not in India this time, elsewhere. Then only it will be the real international conference. So we went to Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Though it belonged to India, it's a part of India, but it is a different state, it is a different island. So the Tamil Sangam at Andaman, Dr. Krishnamurthy gave us the opportunity and was the host for playing that international third conference on the theme of nature in Kamban. There were again such a large crowd, we were not able to, because we have to go by air. So there was, even then, people are prepared to pay for the airfare and attend this. These are all the landmarks in the history, in the annals of Karaikudi Kamban Kazhagam. If I am able to remember it, my eyes for tears. No other association, no other academy could have achieved all these things. Why? Why all this? It was all Kamban's greatness. Dr. V.C. Koyandasamy, former Vice Chancellor, used to tell me that Payaniyappan, man is mortal, but he alone can produce an immortal poem or an epic. Exactly. Lord Milton said when he had the Paradise Lost that he is going to bring out a literature which cannot be defeated in the lifetime of the epic. But Kamban never said like that. But Kamban's Ramayanam, Ramavataram was also a literature which has gone beyond all the times. Though he has not declared it officially, it has now survived. It has now been there for the past 10 centuries. He wrote in 9th century, even now. I can easily quote, you would not have forgotten, before a fortnight, our Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji, Narendra Modi ji, when he inaugurated the Ayodhya Rama temple, he quoted only the Kamban Ramayana, only one Ramayana. Though there was Valmiki's Ramayana, Adikavya, he didn't quote from it. He quoted only from the Tamil Kamba Ramayana. What Rama said to Sugriva when everybody was ready, Hanuman brought the news that Sita is imprisoned in Sri Lanka. He said, Kalam Tala Indu Inum Irutti Polam. He quoted this one word from Kamba Ramayana and said, we should do the things which we should not wait. We should do them immediately. He quoted for that the Kamba Ramayana verse, and really I could quote it because it has passed all the centuries. Even from those days, I can quote an example. The great Alvar, Kulasekara Alvar, when this word was uttered, he used to bring the Pandits, the scholars, to his Darbar and used to listen to Ramayana. He was very much fascinated, Kulasekara Alvar. He wrote all the poems about Raghavan, about Talalu, about his Talaparvam, all this Pillai Tamil he wrote. But he was so attracted when the scholar said in that meeting, when all the people were there assembled, when Sugriva was ready to fight, Rama said, Kalam Tara Indu Inum Irutti Polam. When this was uttered, then immediately Sugriva ordered, come on, raise the bring. He ordered the chieftain to get ready for fighting to Sri Lanka, to invade Sri Lanka. Immediately, you know what Kulasekara Alvar did? He got up from the seat and said, yes, he called his chieftain, oh, get ready, we should go and invade Sri Lanka. Everybody was taken aback. Why should we fight with Sri Lanka? It is not an enemy country. To that extent, Kulasekara Alvar was immersed in Kamban's Ramayana. This is from time immemorial till the date, today's date. Kamba Ramayana has completely taken up the people into their confidence, into their heart. This is the greatness, this is the immortality of Kamban's Ramayana. But I must say there must be something behind it. Why? Why this? I would like to say that is why we are able to produce in Tamil, Hindi and now in English, and we are going to still so many other new avenues which you will be surprised. I must say that there are 4 reasons. First, Valmiki in the Adi Kavya made Rama as a god. God was born as man. That is all. He was a man till the end. But in Kamba Ramayana, it was a Rama avataram. So Rama was an avataram. God was born as a man, but he became a god because Kamban always followed Thirukural. Vayathul Valvangu Valbavar Vanurayum Deivathul Vaikkapadum. So Rama lived as a man. He never revealed the incarnation. When even Devas like Brahma and Indra praised him, or the Gandharvas like Viradan or Kavandan praised him, he never showed, he never uttered a word, he never even acknowledged, he just stood still. Even Sabari or Sarabangan, the sages, praised him like anything. He didn't show that he was an avatar of God. He remained as a man, and immediately after that he just left the place or just started saying something else. He never revealed. He lived as a man, but lived as a man and went up to the stage of God. He was born as a man and became a god. So Kamban reversed the idea of Adikavi Valmiki. That is why the people of Tamil Nadu were attracted to Rama, because in between the Adikavi's time and Kamban's time, the Alvars were there, and the Alvars have made him as a god. All the Alvars have praised Rama, and so Rama temples were built in and Rama became a god. So Kamban has left with no other choice. Either he should present him or as man or as god. So he followed a step in between. That is the greatness of Kamban. He made Rama to be born as a man and became as a god at the end. That is the thing, that is the reversing of Adikavi's view, made Kamban's Ramayanas to stand all this time. Kamban can never become out of date. That is the reason, one reason. Then the attitude of gratitude. This I must mention specially to all the viewers. Please, because the gratitude is the only door which opens in abundance. In the first verse, he says that he owes all these things to Sadayappa Vallal who brought him up. If it was not for Sadayappa Vallal, Kamban could not have written the 10,560 odd slogas or the stanzas. So that gratitude he showed in the first and at the end, at the incarnation of Sri Rama, he says, Sadayam Vennai Nallur Sadayan Marabulor Kodukka Vangi Vasittane Punaindan Mauli. The ancestors of Sadayappa Vallal took the greedom and gave it to Vasittan, and Vasittan did the crowning of Ramayana. So from the first to last, he was grateful to his Sadayappa Vallal, and this gratitude was another main reason for making Kamba Ramayana to withstand the test of time. Then he opened up a new avenue which no other literature has done till his time, and even after his time, not to that extent. That is none other than the great quote which we are now saying, the universal brotherhood. What is an universal brotherhood? We all say that we are all brothers beyond the religion. It is not beyond the religion alone. It is not beyond the caste, creed, race. It is beyond all that. Rama showed his love not only for the other belonging to the other caste or creed or race or religion, but also to non-humans. He did the cremation for Jadayu, a bird. He was brought up to the world by Dasaratha by doing the Putra Kameshti Yagam for giving him the cremation rites, last rite, for doing the last rite. But he didn't do it. It was Saturghana who did it. So Rama did the last rites for a bird, Jadayu, who died because of in the incident of saving Sita. He was killed by Ravana by the sword given by Shankara, whom nobody can escape. So he did the last rites for Jadayu. And even there are so many other monkeys. They were the people who helped him. They are not humans. They are Vanarars. Like that. He even showed the love for an enemy, Vibhishana, for a hunter, Guhan, for the monkey, Sugrivan, for Vidana. That is why he says when Vidana comes for the Adakkalam, for the rescue of Rama, then he says, Pugalaram Kanam Tandu Pudalvaral Polindan Nundai. Aganamar Kadalaya, Yemulai Anbin Vanda Aganamar Kadalaya, Vibhishana. தசரதனை பற்றி சொல்கிறான். அவனுக்கு 7 புதல்வர்கள். எப்படி 4 பேர் ராம லக்ஷ்மண 4 பேர் இல்லையா? 5வது குகனை அவன் சகோதரனை எடுத்துக்கொண்டான். 6வது சுக்ரீவனை எடுத்துக்கொண்டான். இப்போ 7வதாக விபீஷணன் சேர்றான். இந்த இடத்துல கம்பன், அதான் கம்பன் என்ன சொல்கிறான்? புகழரும் காணம் தந்து புதல்வரால் பொலிந்தான். யாரு? தசரதன் இல்லை, எந்தை இல்லை, நுந்தை. இந்த வேர்டை பார்க்கணும். இது வரைக்கும் தமிழில் இல்லாத ஒரு வேர்டை he coined it. நுந்தை, உன்னுடைய தகப்பனார். He disowns Dasaratha as his own father and says that he is your father. Your father Dasaratha gave me 7 brothers. What a greatness of Rama love. This is universal brotherhood. Even to an enemy, when he accepts him, he makes him as his father's son and calls his father as his father and not our father. There is a difference. You know, the children used to play, my children and your children are playing with our children, like that. He didn't want to say our father or my father. He said your father. This is only Kamban did, nobody else. He opened the new avenue of universal brotherhood, and that is another main reason for the Kamba Ramayanam's popularity. You must definitely, when you go into that, you will definitely agree with this remark of mine. And then, the last I would like to say, Kamban did, he propagated. He was the first man to say that Nama was more important than Nami. See, it was the Rama Nama. He was the first man to propagate the Rama name's popularity. The Mahima of Rama Nama. See, there is a Bible verse when I was walking, it says like that, the man was walking with God on the sands. And when two were walking, and sometimes this man, manly, he just turned and see, then there must be 4 footsteps, isn't it? In the sand, there will be 4 footsteps, 2 of his and 2 of God's. And sometimes when he turned out of suspicion, he saw only 2 footprints. He immediately, we are really very genius, no? So he really questioned Jesus. How come we 2 were walking only in the foot stands, there were only 2 footprints? God just laughed and said, Bible says, my dear child, those were during the time of trial for you, and during those time of perilous moments, it was then that I carried you. I carried you. When I carried you, only my footprints will be there. Your footprints will not be there. You are sitting on my neck. Mary Stevenson, a great poet, wrote an immortal poem on this. It was then that I carried you. It is a very famous poem, and it was from the Bible verse like that. If you think that Ramayana is a guide light and a guide book, then it will show you always, and at the time of all the difficulty, it will take you on its shoulders and you will be saved. So that is why Kamban brought the Rama Nama Mahimai, and when the Jadayu's brother Sambadi was laid down, he, on hearing the people, the Vanaras who were going to Sri Lanka in search of Sita, that Jadayu has been died, then he said he was his brother and he had a curse because of Surya's chariot crossing. So he said, I was given a Saba Vimochanam, that when people are coming for in search of Sita, if they say the Rama Nama, then you will have your wings and you will fly. Then requested Hanuman and others to chant Ramanama. They all chant Ellirum of Ramanama me Sollir. When they chanted the Ramanama, his wings raised and he flew. That is the first occasion. Then Hanuman followed that. When he wanted to go to Sri Lanka, he wanted to take the Vishwarupa. When the Vishwarupa he has to take, he chanted the Ramanama. And when he met so many other disturbances like Mainagam and other Rakshasas on the way, then he chanted Ramanama and he crossed the ocean very swiftly because of the help of Ramanama. And that is how the people even today read Sundarakaandam, recite Sundarakaandam, and that too particularly in this month of Protasi, they all read Sundarakaandam, thinking, believing and practicing that Ramanama will help them. And this reminded me that it was then that I carried you Rama and Ramayana and his name. That is why the Ramanama is more important than Rama himself. So these are the main reasons why Kamba Ramayana became so popular. And that is why, but I have my own one more point. We brought into this picture Dr. H.V. Hande, who is now 93-year-old. You are going to hear him the next few days. He was the first man to render all the 10,500 and odd Kamban stanzas in prose rendering. Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan published that book, and Karaikudi Kamban Kazhagam had the privilege of introducing it and honoring Dr. Hande by Dr. Avai Natarajan. He wrote the entire Kamba Ramayana in English. That was the first and the last attempt. After that, nobody has did. Why? Then how Kamba Ramayana will be known to the world? They all know Ramayana, but not Kamba Ramayana, not the greatness of Kamban. We talk so much about Tamil, but what we have done for popularizing the Tamil and the great literary epic Kamba Ramayana, which has withstood the time for about 10 centuries. What we have did for the 10 centuries it has withstood. Even now a child can say, Annalum Nokkinan, Avalum Nokkinal, Tambi Udayan Pahaikanjan. All these verses are popular, so popular, but it is not outside the territory of Tamil Nadu state. We must do something. Those institutes which have the Tamil in their name, supported by the government funds, should do something, should come forward. This is my earnest request. All my brethren in Tamil Nadu will join with me and request the government and request the personalities who have enough money, tons and tons of money, to do something for the cause of Tamil and for bringing Ramayana. It was only Sahitya Academy. Even then, Sahitya Academy brought out this in 1979, written by Justice Maharajan about Kamban. That was in the literary series. And then the next one in English was only by the Karaikudi Kamban Kazhagam on Ram 89 in the articles on that. And because nobody has done anything outside Tamil to popularize Kamba Ramayana in English, at least, the world-known language. Why? We must do something. Please do something. I request all of you, all the government agencies, government institutes, to do something for this and bring the greatness of Kamban, Tamil language, to the entire world. It should belong to the community at large. Because Kamban quoted, I just now said, Tambi Udayan Pagai Anjan. We were able to achieve this 150 days. It was only because of my Tambi, Dr. Mu Painiyappan, head of department of Thiruvadana Government Arts College. But for him, this would not have been possible. I can swear it on anything, at any time. Even if you wake me up in the sleep and ask me, I would say that. Nobody, I have not done anything. My name was used, that's all. I was only a thing behind him. I was only taking credit for him on his behalf. That's all. They did it. He did it. His family did it. They all tolerated him for spending these 5 months on this, bringing out Kamba Ramayana into the world, through the YouTube, throughout the world. People from America, people from Germany, people from Australia, people from UAE, and even those belonging to other religions, they all rang us and gave us the impetus and appreciated it. You have done a great thing. This was not by me, not by any single individual, but for Dr. Palniyappan. So the Kamban's verse, Thambi Udayan Pakayanjan, is the right thing. Not Padayanjan, it is Pakayanjan. So we did it. When everybody says, the leader says, we did it. So I also use the quotation, we did it. Kamban Kazhagam Karaikudi did it because of my own brother, Dr. Palniyappan, and his family. I must owe them. Otherwise, I'll be failing in my duty. This is the greatness of Kamban. Kamban can go into the hearts of people and bring out the greatness of him and them. That is how we did it. So I take leave from all of you and now ask you to follow the 6 days, 6 cantos by 6 Tamil scholars, and also from Dr. Hande. At this age of 93, when I requested him, invited him, he readily agreed, and you must hear his voice at the age of 93, that spectacular pronunciation and accent. So we must honor him, we must do something. That is how we brought him into this picture. So please enjoy. Please always remember Kamban. Please always remember Ramanama will help you. Please remember that it was then that I carried you, and Ramayana and Ramanama. Thank you all. Wish you all the best. All of you should have good health and good wealth and cheer of mind. Thank you very much. Thank you.